Hey, you tapped in with the 2011 King. This that real 2A top. Straight out of LA. Let's go. Hey yo, click, clack, chrome, yeah, the setup supreme. 2011 King got the whole Mac clean. Slide heavy, drip deadly, that's my theme. Every piece I pull got that showroom gleam. Pro 2A, this a God-given right. Got a crazy collection, keep it locked in sight. From the safe to the range, we don't play. Big steel, big stance, 2A and LA. 2A and LA, run it every day. Crazy with the gear, keep the drama at bay. 2011 King, let the metal ring. Second Amendment, tatted everything. 2A and LA, run it every day. Crazy with the gear, keep the drama at bay. 2011 King, let the metal ring. Second Amendment, tatted everything. Yeah, tatted everything.
YouTube family, what's good with you? It's your boy 2A in LA, and as always, fam, anything I say in this episode, prior episodes, and future episodes is just my personal opinion. Don't take it as fact. Don't take it as law. Always do your own homework and come up with your own conclusions. Right about now, fam, I should go ahead and tap that like button for your boy. If you're new to the channel, I want to say welcome. Come on in. You can join the congregation by smashing that subscribe button and requesting all post notifications. And if you are an existing supporter of this channel, fam, I appreciate you more than you can possibly imagine. You are the reason this channel is anything. All right, fam, if you are not an existing member of the 2A in LA, fam, hit that join button down below. For a modest fee, you gain access to unreleased content that nobody else can see. You get access to bi-weekly giveaways where we give away some phenomenal things, including some incredible firearms. So make sure you join the 2A in LA fam club. Fam, also, if you hit that QR code, I know you see it, it's right there, it's over in that corner. Hit that QR code, that will take you to the 2A in LA website. There, you get access to our merch store, you get access to discount links, weekly hot deals, all of the above. So make sure you click the QR code, or there'll also be a link down below in the description. All right, that's it. Let's get this episode rolling. All right, fam, let's get this episode rolling, fam. Look, it's a good one. We have a good one today. If you guys follow my channel, you guys know I have, virtually every 2011 known to man. Almost every brand is represented in my collection. Last year, I picked up my very first Infinity. That was that Infinity Baby Monster. I'll put a picture of it up there so you guys can take a look at it. Look, I loved that gun. The attention to detail that Infinity puts into their firearm, the aesthetics of the gun, it is highly, highly functional art. And so I got that Infinity bug, and I had to scratch again, fam. You know how your boy gets down. What we have here, fam, is the Infinity Vicount, fam. What I'm going to need you to do is stop playing with your boy. This gun is phenomenal. Look, now this isn't meant to be a full review. This is just really meant to be a first impressions video, an unboxing, if you will. And normally, fam, I don't really do the unboxing thing anymore because I feel like, you know, how many bags and locks do you need to see, right? But with the Infinity, the unboxing is an experience. So we will go through that a little bit. All right, fam, so let's talk about the Vicount a little bit. This is kind of an ode to a 1911. You'll see that the dust cover doesn't go all the way to the front, kind of very resembling kind of an old school 1911. There's no front rail for a weapon light. Generally speaking, fam, this is not my jam. There are some other great gun manufacturers that have a very similar look. Alchemy comes to mind, AAF comes to mind, and others make tremendous guns, right? But I always liked a more modern looking firearm. But I tell you, fam, when Infinity does it, they just do it right. This gun it's got that very unique double V port on the top of the gun. This is actually my first ported gun from Infinity. The Baby Monster did not have ports. As you can see also, we've got that island barrel on it. Let me let you guys see that. I think that is just crazy. You can see the patterns that go across the top of the gun as well as the bottom, and that roll onto that island barrel. All metal gun. It's heavy, girl. I can't wait, fam, to get this one out on the range. We outfitted it with an Acro P2. Love the way it looks on this gun. The thing about Infinity is their attention to detail is like no other. The aesthetics on that grip tape is just amazing. The texture that they put on like the mag release, the kind of imprint that they do on the barrel. And I gotta say, the best thing about an Infinity gun is the trigger. This trigger is insane. Fam, when we do the review, I'll go ahead and give you the pull weight, but to say it's sub 2 pound is ridiculous. It could be sub 1 pound. That's how light it feels. Again, I think this gun is remarkable. Now, what I'm saying about Infinity, they are aesthetically beautiful guns, but they are also highly functional. These serrations, a pleasure to get a hold to. I love the checkering that they have on both sides of the gun. Gun is very, very smooth. Fam, we haven't even oiled it, broken it yet, done anything. I just think it's gonna be a blast to shoot out on the range. I am very curious. Like I said, my Baby Monster was not ported. I am very, very curious to see how the ports work on this gun. But look, fam, this is your boy's Infinity Vicount. Let me also let you check out the box. All right, fam, so when I got the Infinity, it comes in a box like this, a hard case. And, you know, most of the time, these 2011s come in like a nice Savior bag or something. Infinity goes above and beyond. So you've got a really, really nice case, and they do not skimp on the presentation. You guys saw it in the intro. I'll let you guys see it here. But you can see they've got the insert already, custom insert done. They've got the Vicount there. The only real criticism I've ever had with Infinity guns, and I can tell you that my man Jeff from the Weapons Collective has also noticed it, is that number one, it only comes with one magazine. And so can we get at least 2 or 3 for, you know, a $10,000 gun. That would be nice. And also that it always comes with a silver base plate. So normally, like on my Baby Monster, which has kind of a bronze kind of feel to it, a brass kind of feel to it, it stands out a little bit more. In this particular case, it's perfect. It matches perfectly with the Viscount. So that was a happy accident. All right, fam, here's the last thing I would say just about Infinities, and this is just kind of a mental note. When I think about the best of the best of the best firearms, when I think about Venom Customs, when I think about Hayes, when I think about Rafferty, when I think about Atlas, kind of a hallmark of those guns is how smooth they are. When you get them and you manipulate them, and it's not just because they've got a light spring weight. No, it's the way the gun is manufactured. I feel this way about the Viscount. I felt this way kind of about my Baby Monster. When I first got it, I was surprised that it was not as smooth as some of those other guns. I mean, it's smooth. Relative to most guns, it's smooth. But relative to the elite of the elite of the elite, it's a little gritty, maybe is the word that I would use. But here's what's hilarious. So when I got my Baby Monster, I was blown away. Aesthetically, the attention to detail, it seemed like every time you turned the gun, when you looked at it from a different angle, you caught something new. The only thing kind of out of the box that I was a little bit concerned about was, again, kind of that slight grit in the slide. Well, when I took it out to shoot, that's when the gun just really came alive. That gun smoothed out so fast. It feels like it's on rollers. For people in California who experience earthquakes, you understand the difference between being in an earthquake when you're in like kind of a high rise that's on stilts and it's kind of rolling and it's smooth versus being in an older property where it just shakes and it's violent. Infinities run crazy smooth. So look, fam, we're going to get it out to the range. We're going to have a blast. Stay tuned for the full review on the Infinity Viscount. All right, fam, that's it for this episode. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.